Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to focus on our hips for cyclists. Sometimes they get tight. You might feel back pain while you're riding your bike, maybe a loss of power transferred to the pedals. So today we are going to do some glute bridges with a mini band. So you'll need a band for today's workout. Then we'll do some reverse lunges. So you can do this with your body weight or you can use light weight. And we'll finish up the routine with a hip flexor stretch. Show you how to do that and get more out of it. Next up, we're going to do the glute bridges banded. So I have a couple different bands here. I just got them off Amazon, super cheap. I'm going to use a medium one and we're going to do a high rep because we need to repeat the pattern over and over again for the anatomical adaptations and to really get some muscular endurance built back up. When you tilt your hips up to the ceiling, when you lift them, you want to tuck your tailbone in a little bit and then lift. That avoids dumping into your low back because some people lift and then they hyperextend here. And then when you come up, you want to open the legs like this and then bring them back down like that. Get ready. We're going to do 20 reps. Here we go. 1, focus. 2, 3, focus on the glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Great stuff. I have a little bit of a squeaky floor. I hope you don't hear that. Let's do another set. If you need more of a rest, go ahead and pause. Otherwise, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to move on. Next up, we're going to do reverse lunges. They help with the hip flexor. Okay, stretching it out. When you step back like that, you can get a good stretch through the hip flexor. You can also bring your arm up every time you step back because the hip flexor is a long muscle in the body, and you can use a weight if you want. So with that said, I'm not going to grab a weight. I'm going to do a body weight and we'll take you through this. We're going to do 8 reps on each side twice for 2 rounds. So get ready. Weight or no weight, let's go. 1, you might need to start off easy with your range. 3, not go as deep. 4, and then 5, increase it. 6, over time. 7, trying to count and give instructions. 8, 9, oops, that's 9. Let's go for 10. We can do 10 reps on each side. Now the other side, here we go. 1, oh, this side is wobbly. 2, 3, 4, focus. 5, focus on the range. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm putting my hand on my hip. 6 for awareness. Just to remind me that I need to tune into that area. This is 9. One more. And this is 10. Switch to the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Again, pause the video if you need to do another round, and you can also do more reps. Now we're at the last part of the workout routine. This is going to be a hip flexor stretch. You want to get down on one knee, make a 90-degree bend in each leg, like so. Again, bring that arm up, thumb back, and then tuck your pelvis underneath, and then make sure your spine is neutral, and then you're going to lunge forward a little bit, and you're going to feel that. Now, you can do a little bit of a lean if you feel you want to, so you can lean to the opposite side, or you can also turn out a little bit and then shift your weight back, or you can turn towards the other leg if you like. So you can feel that around to get other areas that you might be tight. Now, for me, I just need to look straight, and then I can turn just slightly outward. Right there is where I need to stretch. And then you can just oscillate it if you want, or hold it static, no movement. Breathing deep. Hold for about 30 seconds. You need around 20 at least in order for it to be effective, according to the last study that I read. Could have changed. Work up to longer holds over time. Don't go crazy right off the bat. Okay, switch legs. Same thing. 90-degree. You can use a cushion, by the way. I should have told you in the beginning. Underneath the knee, if you need it, or a pillow. So tuck your pelvis slightly, so your tailbone is up a little bit, just a little, and then you can bring this arm up and shift forward. Move to what you need. I'm going to turn outward again a little bit. And I like to oscillate just because I'm hyper. I hate sitting still or standing still. I like to move, so this is more comfortable for me. Now I'm feeling that a little bit in my low back, so I think I might be tilting too much. I'm going to set my pelvis neutral, and then there we go. That's it. This is why it's so important when you're doing corrective work in the off season, or at any time of the season, really. You need to make sure that you tune into your body and pay attention. Don't think about what you have to do that day. Don't think about all those things, your stresses in life, the long list that you probably have. Just think about your body and take that 5 to 10 minutes and work on yourself. Practice this. Once you get to know it, you won't need to use my video anymore, but you can always come back and do it with me. Of course, I welcome you. I hope you found this helpful. Please let me know in the comments below. And that's it. If you enjoyed this, consider subscribing, tell a friend, and I hope you come back again. Bye for now.